Hello everybody. Today I thought I would share with you the latest creation that I made. This is a mini album that I made, a paper bag album that I made for my son and his wife. I'm actually in the process of making one for all of my married sons and their wives, but this is the first one that I got done. And I just got it done today, and I thought I'd share it with you. The papers and products that I used are mainly from Kaiser Crafts, Love Notes, and After 5 collection. I received these products from Paper Patch Crafts. There's a link on my blog to the store. Anne is a friend of mine, and she has a fun little store that sells all these products. And she also sells a lot of the Prima flowers, which are also, well, I've used a few in here. But let me tell you about this album today. So, as I said, this is a paper bag album, and I made these flowers with some of the coordinating paper that came from Kaiser Craft. Plus I added this little ribbon flower embellishment, and I actually bought this, but I'm going to try to figure out how to make these because they look pretty simple and I like the look of them. I also used the Tim Holtz corners to make it a little more special. I thought that added a nice touch. And then on the end here, I did use some different ribbons and beads and lace and stuff to do the embellishments. I also made this little tiny one with some seed pearls and whoops, there I am, and such, so you can kind of see. It's kind of pretty from the jewelry, my jewelry making supplies. But anyway, I'll show you this album today. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see it better. So this is made out of paper lunch sacks. It takes 4 paper lunch sacks, and the outside cover is just covered with paper, and it's made from just a heavy cardboard pegboard. So when I put the bags together, this is one of the lunch sack flaps, and it makes a fun little pocket. So I made this fun tag of my son and my daughter-in-law. And then this is just one of those little pull-out things, and I used that versus. And then inside of the paper, each side of the paper bag has got a tag that I made, and I left these blank for now because I thought they could add their own photos and journaling later. And all of this I left pretty much blank as far as journaling goes so that they can do that themselves. But I did take a bunch of photos that I had of them, and I copied them all on my computer and did them in gray tones because I thought it would be fun for the color scheme of this album. And these are just some little pockets that I made, and then turned the photos into tags. And then on this page, I just did some machine stitching and some ribbon and different kinds of paper. And this is a fun little pin with a bling flower. Fortunately, it's dinging up the photos over here. I didn't really think about that, but oh well. And then another page, I did some stamping. This is a Prima flower that I actually did airbrush with the Copic markers during my Copic's training class, and I never thought I'd have a use for this flower because it was experimental, but it actually didn't turn out too bad, and it kind of fit in with the color scheme, so I used it. And then this is another one. I used some little Prima flowers and added pearls and such, and here's a little butterfly that I used some stickles on to make it more fun. And then this is I made this, the idea was a basket of flowers, but each of the tags has a little flower on it that I made and a photograph. So it's kind of a fun idea. And then on the back cover is another pocket, which I've left empty. I'm going to go ahead and let them put something in there that they want, but I did make this kind of a faux chipboard love thing with my Cricut. So this was made with a Cricut. I think it was the Sweethearts cartridge, and this heart also was made with, I think it was Love Notes. Wait a minute, no, that's not right. Oh golly, hold on. That was made with the Love Struck cartridge that came out last year. Anyway, just a quick little video to show you the fun album I made, and now I'm going to go and make a couple more for my other sons, my other two sons that are married and their wives. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you go check out Anne's store at Paper Patch Crafts. Follow the link on my blog and see what other fun things she has for sale here. This is a beautiful line of paper, and as you can see, it all coordinated so well together. So anyway, happy Valentine's Day in advance, and hope you'll have fun. Bye-bye.